Hi, everyone. I think your speakers may be muted to start. Just letting you know that I am recording the session for others that that are going to miss this meeting. So what I'll be doing, and welcome to the course, by the way. Um, what this meeting is basically is to answer questions, review items, and I'm going to be holding these meetings every week um, to basically review items that people are having issues with, um, questions, um, something going on with the an exam or a project, things like this. So, again, welcome aboard. This is web development. We will be doing coding. Um, you are expected to already be familiar with like Illustrator, Dreamweaver, things like that. All this software is available in the lab. So I would probably, if you don't have the software on your machines, your personal computers, you can go to the lab and you'll be able to run the software from there and do the work. And if we go in and we start doing examples or start going through certain things, um, you'll be able to do the work from one of the lab machines. Um, do we have any questions? And I'm another item also. Vital Source is having issues at this point, um, putting our Zybook into the course. I provided instructions for maybe getting a temporary link by the Zybook distributor. Let me know if you guys are able to access it or if you're having issues. So I need to know that. Just reply in the announcements. Hopefully, you guys have all gone through all the announcements. It has a little bit on me. Um, the software, there is a software tutor that can be available in the Mac lab. And guys, in case you guys need help with any of the software, the course syllabus is on there and also the temporary link. So I'm going to open this to questions. So unmute yourselves and let me know if you guys have any questions. Can you hear me for one thing? You could put it in the chat.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Hi, Colin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, very good. So any questions at all? Have you guys gone through the syllabus?
I think the only question that I have is, other than the Mac lab, is there anything that I can do from like my own personal laptop? I guess I can write
Oh,
HTML, but
absolutely. I mean, you're actually encouraged to do most everything using your personal laptop because if you're
awesome.
going to be creating content later on for a prospective employer or anything else down the road, you're not going to be going to the school's lab to do it. So
Mhm.
my suggestion is if you could get the software, install it, Dreamweaver, Illustrator, all that good stuff, definitely put it in your personal laptop or computer.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course. Anything else? You know what? I'm going to go through each and every person, and then I heard from Colin. How about uh, Crux? Crux?
It's Crux.
Crux. Hey, how are you?
Good.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and why you wanted to take this course.
I'm a graphic design major. Um, I
Awesome.
had to have this course to graduate.
Huh?
I've actually attempted it before and just did not comprehend very well, so we're trying again. Hopefully I can just get past this semester.
Gotcha. Was it with me or was it with someone else?
It was with you.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So hopefully, yeah, again, I'm gonna try to answer questions at least within, 48 hours, at least during the week, if you guys have questions. Um, and then try to go from there. Again, if you're having any issues, just email me, okay? And let me know, hey, this is not working for me, and I'll send you a snippet of code, kind of explain it, or we can actually go through it on one of our Friday meetings. Okay. Gabriel Williams, how you doing?
Hello, I'm
Hello.
good.
It's Gabrielle or Gabriel? Gabrielle, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's just spelled
Hey.
that way. Yeah.
So, how you doing? And why did you want to take this course? Again, was it something that you needed to graduate?
It was, but I am interested in like web design a bit. I have my own sort of thing, but it's like, like I'm very restricted from, what I want to do and what I want a website to look like. So it'd be
Okay.
nice to create something.
Yeah, this class is good because it's going to go through at least the basics. Um, yeah, most web design, yeah, it's nice to draw like not nice pictures and use Illustrator and put that stuff on. But in order to make things come alive, in order to make it useful, unfortunately, we have to dabble in code. So
Mm.
once we get the Zybook actually up and running, or if you can use that temporary link and get yourselves in there. Try to get through the first couple of chapters as quick as you can. There will be assignments on each of those chapters. I can't put them on the course until I actually have a link to um, that Zybook course, a book from the course. So as soon as that comes in, I'll see how much time has passed. I may cut some of that stuff back, but there will be some things that you guys have to do. And the whole thing is to get you involved, get you in so that you're actually doing some of the work. Um, from the last time I taught this course, and I do teach this exact course at other universities, people that actually do the work and are active in the class pass it. It's not rocket science, guys. This is something that if you do it and you work on it, and if there's something that you don't understand, you ask questions and then you figure it out, or I send you a snippet of code and then you put it in there and it works great. It's fantastic. What I'm hoping for is you get enough, or at least learn enough that you understand what web development is all about, and you may even try to get a job somewhere. This is the future. Everything, all web pages and the internet, it's the future. So it's definitely something that, if you're going to be doing any kind of art design or anything, especially anything, on the internet, you need to know it. You definitely need to know it. Izzy Jane. So why are you taking this course?
This course was required for my major, but I also am very excited to take it because I believe in the fall, my dad was actually taking a course kind of similar to this, and he's been really into code and learning code. So I definitely think it'll give us something to talk about. And I think that after this course, he'll be able to help me expand on it too. So I'm very excited about this course.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know from my last course, a lot of people were very nervous about, oh no, I'm not a programmer. I'm a graphic designer. I don't know why I need to do code. Graphic design is fantastic, but if you wanna, let's say you don't have a person or a web developer on your staff and you need to get something done, you're going to have to at least know the basics. And what this course does is try to basically teach you the basics. It doesn't go heavy into stuff. It just enough for you to understand how things work on a website. And that's all we're going to be touching on. Joey Huizenga.
Hello.
Hey, How you doing? So why are you taking
I'm
this
pretty good.
course?
I'm also taking this course because it's required, but
Okay.
I'm also excited to like start learning the basics and stuff of the coding. I don't know too much about it, so I think this class would definitely benefit me.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, it's once you get into it and you understand how stuff works, it's
Hmm.
very cool. It's very cool. Is it going to require time for you guys to be spending some time and stuff into this? Absolutely. This is not something that you can just kind of piecemeal together and just spend an hour or two. Sometimes you
Hmm.
have to spend some time at least trying to figure out the concept in terms of how something works. So you will have to put in some time.
I
And
do
Potter, yes,
I do have a question.
of course.
For the temporary subscription,
Yes.
I think it's like $90. Would you recommend us getting the temporary
It's
subscription
supposed to
before
be
the
free. If it's
okay,
asking you for money, I need to know because it's actually supposed to be free. It's supposed to be just to get you into the class for a little bit while they actually set everything up. Now, I'm not
okay,
sure how the course was presented by the administration, if that was one of the charges that you guys had to do, but usually I think these charges are like upfront. You pay these
okay.
up front when you're actually registering.
Okay, I just followed like the link thing and some of the
Yep.
direction. I haven't read through it all the way, but
That's
I was just
okay. If you guys can't get there or it's asking you for money, I need to know that. So reply to the announcement so that I can take all these items and actually go back to my rep and say, what's going on?
okay.
All right. Awesome. M. Potter.
I'm taking this class because, well, I am graphic design, so it is required, but I am genuinely interested in learning how to code and how to use HTML because I think that will be very useful both in like my personal efforts and professional ones later in life.
Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to be going into HTML, little JavaScript because you can't do everything in HTML. HTML is great. You're gonna go into the style basics in terms of how to style the sheet and how to put things in their places. Because otherwise, if you don't lock things down on a web page, and the person resizes and sizes, or if something is viewed from an iPad or a computer or a mobile device, it's going to be all over the place. So what this allows you to do is actually, as you're designing and as you're putting stuff through, um, it allows you to format the page for the device so that if it's, depending on, whoever sees it, they see it in a decent format. Welcome aboard. Hey, what's
Thank
M
you.
stand for?
Oh, Morgan. Sorry, I don't think I
Morgan.
realized it was M on my screen.
Yeah, it says M Potter.
I'll have to fix that.
Welcome aboard, Morgan. Madeline. I don't see a last
Hi.
name, Madeline.
It's Beck,
Okay.
but
So why are you taking this course?
um, it's required for my major,
Okay.
but I also I just don't have much experience in coding at all, so I think it'll be fun to just learn a new skill.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you guys put in the effort, definitely. If you put in the effort, it's going to be fun and it's going to be something that you guys can use going forward. Especially if you're in the art illustration, um, anything having to do with the internet. It's a skill that you guys are going to be using in the future. So it's not a waste, you know. If you're going to be in this environment, it's really, really good to know. Mason, Wubin.
Yes, sir. So I think the main reason I'm taking this class is it's definitely a requirement for my major.
All right.
But so I want to become more familiar with like just the online tools that we're going to be talking about, like Illustrator and obviously the coding as well. Not only just to become better versed with it, but to also be able to like utilize it as a tool in my future career and stuff like that. So I think it'll be just a good opportunity to kind of broaden my horizons a little bit.
Fantastic, fantastic. And guys, don't forget, we do have a software tutor available, just in case you're not that familiar with Illustrator, Dreamweaver, some of the other software. Um, Access and definitely contact your student tutor that's been assigned to the class. You don't have to pay for him. He's provided by the school. Pick his brain. Um, when it comes to items, how to install or how to use the software. Definitely, you guys. He's really, really good. Matt Gowan.
Hi. Also taking this course because it's required. I've got pretty rudimentary knowledge of things like of softwares like Adobe Illustrator and
Awesome.
like Photoshop, but I don't know anything about coding. So yeah, well, I'm just looking to keep up.
No, fantastic. As long as you have at least a base knowledge, it'll make life a lot easier. If you're really, really good at Illustrator and Dreamweaver, yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake then, because what we'll be doing later on, initially, what you're going to be doing the first couple of weeks is just building, with your assignments, with a discussion. And the assignments are first doing a proposal. Let's say you've got a client and he wants you to build a website. So I give you rudimentary requirements, and then you're supposed to create a document, a Microsoft Word document with a nice title, who you are, your company, your fictitious company, and then lay back and again put the requirements on that proposal document so that your customer knows exactly what you're going to be building. Later on, as you're actually doing coding, you're building this website, you should be referring back to that requirements doc yourself for guidelines in terms of how to build a website and what features and things it should have. As you go through the Zybook, it's going to give you the tools and the knowledge that you're going to need in terms of how to build, the items that are supposed to be on your website. So everything will kind of come together, and then the final project at the end of the course will be that website. There is no final exam or anything like that. There are other exams, a couple of quizzes during the course of the class, but the final item will be that website that you guys are designing. Okay, and everything should be zipped up, and then I'll be opening that zip on my side and actually running your website to see what it looks like. Taylor Hooch,
Hi.
hello.
I'm honestly just kind of here because it's required. If so,
No, you're not curious about how web pages are designed?
not really. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, hopefully you'll have fun. Hopefully you'll pick up some valuable skills, and it'll be something that you'll have in your pocket. At some point, you never know. You may be going up for a job, and the person will ask you, "Yeah, have you ever designed a web page before? Done some development? Do you know HTML? Have you ever done style pages?" You can say, "Yes, I have." And hopefully you'll have this website that you designed, and then you can say, "Hey, I can show you this web page or website that I designed, and it's got all of those elements in it." So that'll give you a step up, hopefully, in that job interview. All right, guys. So again, any questions, anything at all for me?
One quick question I had is
Sure.
on the first week of the Moodle, it says to read the introductory section of the textbook. Is
Yes.
that's not the Zai book, is it? Or is that
There's
something
two
else?
textbooks. There's an HTML book. Let me know if you guys can get into that one as well. So let me know if you're able to get into that HTML book. That HTML book is good. It was there from the previous course. I kind of went through it. It's decent. It's good to answer questions, give you an intro, you know, but it's the Xi book really that's going to be the meat and potatoes of this.
Okay, thank you. Because I am seeing the other book on like the online like
The
like Millikin
HTML book,
bookshelf, but
right?
yeah, the HTML book. I can't access it. It like it's sitting there, but I can't click on anything or open it or do anything like that.
Okay.
Mine was mailed. I have like the physical copy because
Yeah.
instead mine printed.
Yeah, supposedly you guys can, they're either sending you the physical book or I mean it says print here, but last semester the students had it as an ebook. So they may be sending you the actual book itself. And it's good. I mean, it really goes into detail about HTML and CSS. Just, maybe later on as you're going through the course, you may have additional questions and stuff and you really wanted to get it answered right away. So HTML and CSS. It's again, it's a reference book. Treat it as a reference. Any other questions? Okay. All right, guys. If there's no other questions, then that's it. And then I'll be back online again. If you have any other questions as you're doing the material, let me know. You can always email me. Okay. Um, and in the announcements, in my professor intro, you'll see my email address there. And then I do try to get back to you guys within 48 hours, hopefully sooner than that. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I did have one, I guess, kind of question, kind of just
Sure.
whatever. So I'm on the track team.
Uh-huh.
And we have some Friday afternoon meets.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm going to
Chance that
record these things so that, you could always go back and reference it.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome and good luck.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.